and I'm back with one of the hardest missions on Layton Lake, and that's Vualez Late Night with the Dogs, which is another mission for the coyotes. But before I get into that, I just want to say welcome back, guys, to another video of the Hunter Call of the Wild. And as you see, we're back in the main story, and we're doing a mission for Vualez. This is a super tricky mission, not because of the coyotes, but because of what they say in the description of the mission, which is hunt around the Leviathan Lake. Honestly, I have been hunting around the water edge, and that's not the way. It's a very misleading description. I thought they were going to be around the water edge of Leviathan Lake drinking or feeding, but honestly, they weren't. My best option to give you guys is to hunt in the tree lines and the rocky areas. Of course, with me venturing around from the lake, I found my first coyote, but he got away because he flanked me and I had no idea it was that close. So I tried switching time again, and there's another caller, and it was from a coyote. I will say though, this was a close and a lucky encounter because if I did place down a tent, this thing would be scared away 100%. So I got lucky right here. While calling this coyote with the lure, it took me ages before I spot him. So I will get back to you guys when I do see him. And we're back. It took me a couple of minutes before I could spot or hear this coyote, but when I did get the chance to, I used the heaviest weapons I have because releasing these things or letting them get away will be the worst things for you to complete this mission. If you guys have ever done any coyote missions, you know how terrible these things can get and time consuming. So if you get the shot to take down one, you take it down right away. It doesn't matter the trophy, you're after the mission, the XP and the cash they're giving you. With that said, guys, the entire time I was here hunting, I did not find a need zone or any type of time zone to go hunting for these things. But after I've collected this skill, I went around exploring and I did find one need zone. The time is from 20 to 12 a.m. and that's when they're active. And no worries, I will definitely show the spots where I killed my first coyote and the need zone that they're feeding and drinking at. Honestly, it's the best place in my opinion. I also found my second coyote in the same area. So if any of you guys out there doing this mission and can't find a need zone, I do recommend to come to this area and I promise you it will work out. Okay guys, it's time for me to wrap up this video, but before I go, I have a few tips for you guys. Even though the timer is set from 20 to 12 for the hunting or the feeding time for these coyotes, I recommend you all to go 22 to 12 and on from there. And another important tip, if you guys see any rabbits in the area, do not scare them off because the last time I did, there was a coyote nearby. Also, do not worry about what weapon you use to get trophy gold or silver or diamond. It doesn't matter because the more mistake you make in this mission, the harder it gets. And lastly, very important, try to be as sneaky and quiet as these coyote. And that's it guys. I hope this video was helpful and I'll see you guys in the next one.
That just about does it. Fiona will be very pleased with your work. Well, I'll be damned. We found Tramp fine, alive and kicking. Turns out it wasn't any government conspiracy, alien abduction, or even a bear attack. He was just getting some alone time. I found him in Balmont on the ground wrestling with Hope. It seems he found out that Hope had hunted one of his favorite bears, Rudy. I can't even keep track of Tramp finds bears anymore. Hell, I know I'll never make those two become friends, but it would help Jonathan cool off if you could locate Mr. Black. He's gone missing. Don't ask me, though. I don't have the first clue as to where Mr. Black could be. Fiona hasn't seen anything, so he probably hasn't headed east, and Tramp Fine himself hasn't seen him out west. I suppose he might have wandered north from Belmont.
Yo, hold up, wait a minute. Did you drop a like and subscribe to the channel as yet? Oh, hell no. If not, now is the time to do so.